Except when OBS hates me and disconnects randomly. It's dang. Yeah, it's done it twice tonight where I think it just loses connection to Twitch. Alright, I'm not really a big fan of this music. We'll do something different. Yeah, it's done that twice tonight. Yeah, this is a good safe spot to go. I wish I had a better nuke. Well, this works. And the bar is moving. As long as the bar is moving, I'm good. It's moving in the right direction. I don't want it to move back. I want it to move forward. And if I'm getting words here, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'll stay here till 21. It's just 3 spawns. They spawn about 6 minutes apart. And with the new Lich spell, I'm able to keep my mana up and handle all 3 of them. So then how about you? You're doing your Bard, right? I think that's what you were playing. Oh, you got a Magician going. What level is your Magician? At 32, nice. I haven't played Mage past 30. I've heard their pets start to get kind of you gotta like chain cast pets, which means you're probably rolling around with 400 Malachite on you. Yeah, I've heard after a certain level, I don't remember when it is, they get the pets just can't keep up like they used to. Maybe with the focus items they get a little bit better, I don't know. I have a mage on blue. I would probably just group with them, but mages aren't usually sought after too much for groups. And then blue is kind of dying out, so I don't know how many groups I would find. Largely depends, but yeah, if you're not using earth with focus items, then you're going to be chain summoning. There's the next one. Yeah, I think Necros do better soloing, but mages are simpler soloing. Earth can survive enough that you can go the healing route. Yeah, you do like the I'm the cleric, you're the tank. I always thought that was so cool about mage. Mage was like the first class that I mained and actually tried to get up. And I always thought it was really cool how mages were kind of like their own little group. And necros sort of are, but your pet is, as a necro, your pet's more like a tool and not a tank. They're like another dot. Riding the boat to Butcher Block to transfer a few items to your shaman. Huh. You gonna do a little twinking? You gonna twink a chamois? I kind of wish I had done Shaman for the solo self found. I've said that on stream before because there's more gear to go hunt for in Kunark. But Necro's good. They're fun. Now that I can get words, the word grind has started. That's got my interest a little bit more peaked. Weapon wise, yeah, I need to hang out making money longer to actually twink a lobby. I still think like the best route is to go with the oh my gosh, the line of sight. I'm just gonna start camping right here. The best route is level a druid as fast as you can, do porting, and then twink something with port money. That's like the big brain long play. But not everybody wants to take the time to level a character just to level a different character. Ad break, yeah, sorry. I don't know, I might turn him back off. What I should do is line it up with my be right back bathroom breaks. I'll figure all that out. He's healing himself. Oh my gosh, he's really healing himself. Oh wait, I think he's done. Oh, come on. That might sell for some money. Definitely took a chunk out of my pet. Hmm. Oh, we got another blood tracer. Oh, he put a dot on me. I need to get that lich back up. There we go. I think that's a pretty low level dot. Where is he? Did he just root my pet? He's like nuking my pet. Caster mobs are the worst. I don't know if I needed to fear him. Let's get up here. That lich spell is so nice in keeping your mana up. Then the Feign Death saved my behind just a little bit ago. Because I got 2 mobs instead of 1, and I was able to just feign. My pet died, but it's one of those things. Like EQ is weird because you would think it would get harder as you level, but a lot of times it actually gets easier as you level because you get more spells and you get more utility. So once you have more tools in your toolbox, then you're able to survive more encounters. It might take longer to level, but like at level 8, a necromancer has almost no utility. Like I just remember face tanking mobs and, or I guess you could call it drain tanking, where I'm just draining their life and auto attacking. This is a good spot though because I have enough time between respawns to get my health and mana back. That sweet, sweet Ixar regen kicks in. It's also good because I haven't seen anything path through here, so it's safe to fear kite. Only downside is they have caster mobs, but EQ is all about finding a good spot to camp, and then you just park your butt there and get those levels. Let's see, where did they go? I love watching the skeleton kick something. It's just hilarious. It's like a little martial artist. I'm getting some good vendor loot here. That's been a pleasant surprise. I'm actually getting like, I don't know what it all sells for. Jade and a pearl shard. That's it so far, but it's better than nothing. I was fully expecting to dump like 70 plat on spells, and then realize that 2 or 3 of the spells that I need are research spells. So then I spent like an hour running around Cabalist looking for words, trying to practice my research. And I made it up to where I had 2 spells to research, and both of them failed, and no skill up on my research. So it's like bad luck. And I didn't even get the spell. It was just an identify spell. It's not something I really needed. Would have been, I would rather had the skill ups than the spells, to be honest. And the reason why I'm parked in here is because if you try to cast a spell into here, even though you can clearly see the enemy, it's giving me a line of sight issue. Which I'm like kind of surprised to see a bug like that on P1999 because the server's been around for so long. If I was being a good steward, I would go report it, but yeah. I would probably get more experience here if I was able to nuke these guys with my undead nuke. But they're not undead, so. That fear wore off quick. Why is his health full? Oh, that's... Okay, this is bad. Actually, it may not be as bad as I think. If I can get this guy down before he kills my pet. Luckily, there's no caster mobs. Okay, he's running. That's good. Ooh. I'm just going to fear you, even though he doesn't have a snare on him. Hopefully they don't respawn over there. And then we just need to get a dot on him to try to get him down. That's a little spicy. Just need a new fear on you again. So at least I'm getting to a point now with the Lich spell where I can actually handle 2 mobs at once, because before this Lich spell, I could not handle 2 mobs at once. I didn't have the mana. That's good news. Got an Amber. Let's see if this guy over here has spawned yet. Was that a pathing mob or was that a spawn? And luckily, these are all single pulls, so I don't even have to worry about like pulling 2 at once and keeping the camp broken. So that's good. So this is actually a really good spot for this level. We did just get a caster mob, so those are going to take a little bit more mana. And I'll have to watch out when I tell my pet to stand up. I don't want him to stand up and like run through here and train me. Man, it's already 11 o'clock. I've been in this weird sleep pattern where I get off work, I go to sleep for an hour because I'm like just dead tired, and then I end up staying up too late. I think it's okay as long as it's not affecting me at work. With this guy being a caster, he's going to be kind of a pain though. So I'm wondering if that other guy actually pathed through here. So there may be an actual path patrol that I need to watch out for. We'll go ahead and pull him. We'll just pull him far back. He's already casting spells on me. I resisted. Oh, he nuked me. He nuked me good. 77. Holy smokes. I'm going to life tap him to try to recoup some of that. Actually, should have pulled him further back. I don't want him up there. Oh, he's nuking me again. Of course, he's going to run that way. Get him down, pet. Now he's gonna heal, so you gotta keep this guy feared even though he's a runner. Normally, if they're runners, you don't have to keep fearing them because they're going to start kind of fearing themselves. But every time fear wears off, he starts healing, and their heal is actually really effective. Yeah, he was trying to do it again. Yeah, there's another spawn up. What is it? Battle Master. Those aren't bad. Just need to get some more mana before I pull him. The Lich spell is good, but it's not perfect. Alright, we should be good now. 80 mana is good. It's a little bit more solo capable now, and honestly, I can't complain about the experience gain. I'm already at 20%. I've been out here for 45 minutes or so. What I really like is some words. Anything I can do to get that research skill up. And I would fear again, but I'm just going to save the mana. And I like how whenever you have them snared, whenever they go to run, they're just like rooted in place. Ooh, there's some words. Sweet. So if I stay here for a level or two, let's see if I can pull this guy out. There we go. If I stay here for a level or two, I may get some more words that I need, or enough words. I'll drop a life tap on him, recoup some of that life he took out of me. He hit me for a good chunk. I love it whenever you get on EQ and you can find a good camp spot like this. No other MMO has this kind of gameplay, and I get it, like for younger people, this is probably incredibly boring. Like you stay in the same spot and kill the same 3 mobs, but for some reason, like I enjoy it because it's like safe and predictable. You're not having to run around. Field of Bone is a good newbie zone, but one of the things I don't like is having to constantly run around that pit and look for enemies to kill. Like I'd rather know, hey, there's gonna be one here every. Ooh, more words. Oh, that's another words of the quickening. Nice. So let me park myself here. And if we go over to the wiki, so words of the quickening. Animate dead is a spell I need. I need words of the extinct as well. So if I could find some words of the extinct out here, I could just try like doing a Hail Mary throw and try to get that research done. The reason why I haven't tried it yet is because uh, I've only got one set of words of extinct. I now have 3 sets of words of quickening. But if I got another set, I would just give it a shot. Having a level 20 pet would be nice. And I did not realize when I made this character just how many of these spells are locked behind research. And it's not just like, oh, ho hum, that spell might be useful once in a while. It's like your pet or the Lich spell for level 29 or 34 is a research spell. So there's like a lot of good spells that you actually really need. From a gameplay perspective, that's really smart to make it that way. Because if all the research spells were just junk spells you didn't actually need, it'd be like pointless. Wonder if they still have research in EQ retail. I highly doubt it. Seems like something that probably went away with time. EQ really leaned hard into trying to be World of Warcraft with crappier graphics at one point. So I could see them doing away with it. And I never understood that because WoW was basically EQ redone. I don't see why you would try to compete with them. Just do your own thing. You're not gonna beat their numbers. You might as well keep doing what your audience likes. Where's the spawn? There he is. And it's an aggressor. Good. He resisted my snare. That's not good. Sorry about the trees. Let's get that dot on him. There we go. Ooh, this guy's resisted 2 of my spells. And I need to keep him feared. This lower level pet's not going to be able to tank him. That's why I say pets are more like another damage source for Necros. They're never gonna tank like a mage pet. I think they get a little bit better later on, but especially these early pets. Man, I could stay up all night doing this. It's already 11:15. Weekend's coming though. Hopefully everybody's got good weekend plans. I know I'm excited. Probably do a couple streams. I'm gonna do some video editing probably tomorrow. There'll be a new video coming on the YouTube. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. Just put my first fully edited YouTube short on there. Definitely use the help on getting the YouTube channel going. Two more videos I got coming. One is 3 reasons to play a classic EQ. And then the second one is I knew that was going to happen. Where is he? There he is. Actually, I don't need to fear him. Second one will be a 60-second Kunark lore video. I like doing short form stuff like YouTube shorts. Oh, there is a fourth spawn in here. Well, look at that. That's where that guy came from. I thought there was only 3 spawns in here. That explains it now where that guy ambushed me from. I was like, where'd he come from? I thought he was a pat. He was not a pat. That's good, actually. 4 spawns is perfect because I've been capping out my mana. If you're leveling on EQ, you don't want to be mana capped. That means you're wasting efficiency. I think that's another thing I really like about this game is how it's like a management game where you're constantly managing your resources. It's like a 4X game in a way. Because you're like, oh, do I cast this buff now? Do I wait? This next spawn's coming up. I need to be sitting. That's why I'm sitting right now so that he can fight. I'm looking at his health and going, do I need to fear? How's his health doing? As soon as he dies, I make my pet sit. It's a management game. Constantly running numbers. And we got a blood tracer. He's a caster, so we're going to get more mana before we pull him. Alright, 80 mana. He's a caster. We're going to wait for 90 mana. I don't want these guys to respawn. I need to be able to hold down 4. Let's go. Go get him, pet. Dang, that hurts. That's why we wanted the extra mana right there. So now I'm going to need to life tap him. Ah. Ooh, I resisted. Thank goodness. Those nukes really hurt. Trees here are killing me. I guess it is Warsliks Woods. I just can't see junk. When that fear wears off, I'm going to have to drop another fear. Oh, I didn't. That's good news. No good drops. That takes care of the outside, or the inside, so I'll just wait on these spawns on the outside. This would not be doable without the Lich spell. With that Lich spell, keeps the mana bar moving. Stinks you don't get your health regen. Like, my health barely breaks even with the Lich spell. It may be regenning like 1 a tick or 1 every other tick, something like that. But I can always life tap. And then the other good thing is they're all solo pulls, so even if you get behind, you don't have to worry about re-breaking the camp. That's one of the most stressful things with these camps, is if they're not solo pulls and you get behind, you have a bad fight where you get resisted a lot, something ambushes you, and you got to med for longer, and then you end up with multiple spawns up. Now you got to re-break that whole camp. That's why I'm here instead of the camp further down the road, because that camp has 2 pulls. Ooh, resisted the fear. Oh, goodness. He hits hard. I need to get that fear off now. Oh my gosh, 36%. Whew. I'm going to drop multiple life taps to get my health up. That was scary. Bring the pet back. Oh, he's fleeing. So yeah, even though I'm going to have to med for a while, this is not an issue. And I got a Jasper. Jasper is like the perfect cat name. So I have a Battle Master up here, but I'm not going to pull him. I dare say, I think this is a safe spot to camp, so I'll probably pull this last Battle Master and then call it a night. But I will be back tomorrow, 7:30. Same as always. I want to go earlier than like 80 mana, but dang, you know, that last guy, like, he's hit me for 40. He hit me for 40 and 18 and one, 6, 32 and 40 and another. Like, he chunked me down from nearly full health to 30%, like, very quickly. Somebody's asking in chat, is anyone doing B2? I wonder what B2 is. All right, last one. Oh, it's the Brute Caves. I should have known it was the Brutes. Only has 2, but I'm guessing those Brutes are probably pretty camped. I mean, there's several players in here, and it's late at night, so eventually I'll probably get into those Brute Caves. Oop, bad time to cast that. Yeah, that new Siphon Life hits pretty hard. Sweet. Got some more vendor loot. This is nice light vendor loot, too. I can carry a bunch of these. And my weight's good. Alright, so this is the Democracy. Thanks for watching my stream. If you like what I do, check me out on YouTube. Drop a follow. Hit me up on Discord as well. You can check the link in my channel page.